Checkers, and more. Brought to you by Howe, Patio, and Windows. They bring you premier windows, sunrooms, siding, and roofing in all of Southwest Michigan since 1983.
Dear Lord, baby Jesus, or as our brothers to the south call you, Jesus, we thank you so much for this bountiful harvest of Domino's, KFC, and the always delicious Taco Bell. I just want to take time to say thank you for my family, my two beautiful, handsome, striking sons, Walker and Texas Ranger, or TR as we call him, and of course my red hot smoking wife.
I'm coming alive, I'm real when I'm on the rise. Yeah. You see the look in my eyes, it's going down right now. Yeah. And I'm taking my shot, way up at the top, up at the zone, we ain't gonna stop. It's going down right now. Get ready right now. Get ready right now. Get ready. It's going down.
Welcome to Checkers, Wreckers, and more. My name is Chad. I am your host, and where's Paul? Oh, come in. Oh, look, everybody, it's Paul. Hey! You know, jeez, oh, Pete, that is, we changed up a little bit. I can't see comments, though. Oh, I'm sorry. It's dark in here. We're
If you look closely over Chad's shoulder, you can see the wonderful snowfall we're having. It's accumulating about an inch every minute right now.
Jack's like, no, we tried a little different tonight. Turn the lights off, just seeing, what it looks like, and I actually prefer the lights off. Yeah, it's Christmas atmosphere here at Howe, Patio, and Windows.
Santa was doing something different with this candle earlier.
Yeah, we won't broadcast that. But no, we got set up here, and got to give our sponsor, our marketing partner, Howe, Patio, and Windows, a huge shout out for everything they do. And doors, yeah, they do have doors too, as you see. Also, thank you to Finish Line Landscape Management, Finish Line Handyman Home Repair, EMA Enterprises, Top Row Racing Media, and of course Alicia for everything. And by the way, you're still not quitting. Paul's mic's not working. Oh my gosh!
This is also my last episode.
Oh boy!
Yeah, shut up, Chad. They want to hear me.
No. Sorry, guys.
All right. Well, welcome back. Hey, happy Monday.
All right. Well,
what did you miss while I was talking? Merry Christmas. Santa was doing something to the candle earlier. Penelope is doing great. She's on my sweatshirt, if you can tell, sharing my Christmas love. Man, I hate cats. I'm not gonna lie, but this thing showed up, and if you are on my Facebook, you would know I now love that cat, and she loves me. It's really hard doing a meeting with that cat on your desk, typing E a bunch of times while you're, doing things. But next time. Chad's festive outfit. Tom, have you ever seen Mean Girls where they do the little Santa routine? That's what he's going to do on next week's episode. Stay tuned.
That's a big negative.
He was practicing earlier.
I was. I do like.
Get a hold of Alicia if you want the footage.
Oh no! Don't. Oh jeez. So as I said earlier, we are going to do a few things different during the off season. We may not have a guest every week, so we're gonna kind of fill that spot with reviews of track schedules. So like this week we're reviewing previews. Thank you. Not review. We're previewing other track schedules. So this week we're going to do Berlin. They've got a lot of good things coming out. And we're going to just hit these tracks around here because we love Kalamazoo Speedway. Kalamazoo Speedway is our home track, but we are not Kalamazoo Speedway. So this show is more than just Kalamazoo Speedway. This show is all of short track racing in Michigan, short track racing in general, because as we all know, short track racing is not in the good spot, if that makes sense.
Some shows are,
but not all of them. So this is what this whole episode is, our whole show is about, is let's broadcast, let's go over racers that somebody may not know. Like we told our next week guests, look, we want you on the show because the whole point of the show was to show everybody who is behind that helmet that they may not know. And the same thing with tracks. I mean,
I'm real excited for next week's guest.
Me too.
Actually, 2 weeks. Next week's is still a little bit of a surprise. We got to work on how we're going to announce that one. But we can announce 2 weeks from now, Matt Maurer. He reached out, actually. He was headed down to Five Flags last week for practice. He's racing this weekend at the Snowball Derby in the modified. So he's going to do a recap show for us. He said Monday was going to be a bit rough coming back to Michigan from Florida. So we're going to give him a week and he'll come back and hopefully have a big ass trophy and one of those fake checks that Phil Bozell loves so much. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm excited for that. Anytime you can go down to the Snowball, and I know it's not the Snowball for the mods, but anytime you can go down to Five Flags or even Florida in general and race down there, it's last year during Speed Weeks we had Walt, so that was a pretty cool experience. But we're also going to do a Snowball Derby preview, and then we're also going to make our picks for who we think is going to win the Snowball Derby. If you're into unofficially semi-unlegitimate betting, listen to us. Yeah, we like to bet Monopoly money at races, so we can do that here too. Sold. But a couple things I want to touch on. Remember, we are doing the fundraiser for the Kalamazoo Cares for Kids. We just did the raffle for the Skybox, and I'm really proud to say we sold out of that. $600 we're going to be able to hand over to the Kalamazoo Cares for Kids. Huge shout out to Drew Jack over there at the National Compact Touring Series. Yeah. We originally were just going to pay for the Skybox, and then we just weren't getting any interest in it. And he reached out and he's like, hey, I want to donate the Skybox, give everything to the Kalamazoo Cares for Kids. So, Drew, I don't know if you're watching, but huge shout out to you. It's well appreciated. Anything to help these kids out. There's definitely stories going around. Last year, I had someone we know come up to me. He's like, it's really cool that you guys are doing this because when I lost my mom, there was a time where my dad couldn't afford gifts for us, and there was something similar to this going on, and we woke up to presents, and he's like, that's really cool that you guys are helping with that. Now, this isn't us. The Kalamazoo Cares for Kids is not us. We're just doing a very small part to help out a big thing. Because the Howe family, they're spearheading this. Yeah, they've done it for a very long time, and I don't know if you can see a little bit. There's boxes here. It's just really cool to experience the amount of gifts that they can, give out. And make someone's day. I've been there. I've struggled. Everyone struggles, and to know that you got an army behind you is pretty damn cool. And it was pretty cool last year, kind of being our first year involved in more than just donating or whatnot. To see the wrapping party and what all goes into this. So, if you see Donna, Gary, anybody here at Howe Patio and Windows, give them a thank you because they work their asses off for us on a lot of things, but this program really hits home to a lot of local families, and it's really cool to see. Yep. So just as you said, I'll make sure it's all pinned on the top. But if you got anything, even if it's $1, a couple dollars, just something, it all goes a long ways. Last year, I think it was the Saturday before it kind of ended, and we were working. Mainly you were doing a great job kind of promoting it on Facebook. The amount of $5 ones that were coming in, they added up to a ton of money. Yeah. And that's cool because, man, sometimes $5 really can go a long way. So I looked at this. We have just under 1,600 followers. Can you imagine if everyone donated $1? Huge. That's $1,600 that we can hand out. And who doesn't get an extra dollar laying around? Yep. I got in my change jar, and I'll pull it out and give it to the Howe family. But I'm not saying everyone's got to donate $1. I'm just saying it could happen where we get a good chunk to add on to the 600 that we've gotten already. So just keep over 600. We were tallying it up earlier to this, with other donations and things. Okay, and there's lots of good ways. On Chad's post, it's got his PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. Reach out if you want mine. We'll meet up if you got cash. Don't trust the interweb so much. I get it. So, Jack, I'm glad you got to experience that race. I appreciate you donating. There's a lot of people here that donated. I can't even talk. I'm stuttering. So it's the dark. It's the dark. But glad you got to experience that. You stayed warm up there. I hope the heater. It's awesome.
So let's jump into it. Let's talk about
Derby week.
Berlin first.
Oh, okay. That's not how you have it on our list, but okay.
Well, okay.
Switching.
Tina said it was a great enduro, but cold. Yeah, I can imagine how cold it was. I hate the cold. So, Paul, what is how do we want to do this? Let's just jump right into it. Berlin has got some really, really big races.
I mean, how was it last week and maybe 2 weeks ago? They started dropping, like one major show a day over the course of 4 or 5 days. Man, these are stellar shows, and any track would be lucky to just have one or two of these things. But they got the best in the business in a lot of forms of motorsports coming to the Speedway this summer.
Yeah, huge. So what is one of those on your list that you're just like you're marking it like?
I mean, it's got to be the Outlaws return. July 6th. It's a holiday weekend. Hopefully a lot of teams can come. Hopefully it packs the stands of the limited lates, the Sportsman's 4-cylinders, and Mini Wedge. I had to look what MW was. Mini Wedge are on the program, but that's going to be a huge show. I know I don't believe Outlaws were there this year on 2023, and there was a lot of Outlaw drivers reaching out saying, hey, let's get back on the schedule, and they threw a bone at you. They threw a big show. I believe it's a Reveal the Hammer
I thought so.
Headline race. So the pay is going to be stellar. It's going to be, hopefully the weather cooperates. So was it last year? I think the Outlaws ran like 3 or 4 times and rained out pretty much all of them. So
it sucks.
Yeah.
But big thing we didn't talk about with Berlin, they've got a Black Friday special going on right now, which is absolutely huge. You can get SRX tickets starting at $40 a piece, or you want season tickets to every race at Berlin Raceway, $269.
Dude, that's a deal.
And you can add a package for food. You can add up VIP parking, I believe I read. And if you want to upgrade to the fan experience at the SRX race, it's an additional, I think, $50 I've seen.
That's huge. I know some tracks do Black Friday sales once in a year. This is the first year I saw a lot of tracks. Berlin definitely was leading the way. Kalamazoo had their own Black Friday special. Same thing with season passes, season pit passes, save you some money. But yeah, that's huge. And you can buy everything online. That's even better. Makes it easy.
Everything. And I looked at it, I'm like, I like everyone knows I grew up going to Berlin. For $269 for all those races, I mean, I'm not even going to try to count these 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 22, maybe more, roughly, for $269. And there's no bad seat at that place.
No.
That's a hell of a deal. So if you're looking for a Saturday night, and I know there's so many tracks running Saturday nights, but $269 and you're going to get season tickets, jump on it. And you're going to SRX.
Yep.
And you got your reserved seat with a nameplate on it.
Yeah. And on SRX, Berlin got them back.
Yes.
2 years running. It was a sellout crowd 2023. I call it last season, 2023. Seats are going rather quickly. I was looking at it. General admission tickets still available. The preferred admission tickets are sold out, as well as the preferred and infield fan zone access. Those are sold out. You can still get infield and general admission access, but that's basically it. And it sold out pretty early last year. I think this year it's going to be even quicker. So don't wait. Buy yourself a Christmas present. Buy your friends and family a Christmas present. Don't miss it.
So I've got a couple on my list and I'm really, really excited to see. The CRA Jag series, the ARCA series. We went a couple years ago to the ARCA race, and the atmosphere for that race, I just remember sitting back like, this is how it should be.
Yep.
Those are big. Wing sprints, non-wing sprints.
Wing sprints are cool. I'm a big fan of the non-wing though.
Really?
Look at Kalamazoo. They put on a hell of a better race, non-wing versus wing. At least the last couple times they were there.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, of course, you got the Money in the Bank. I believe the first race is the Icebreaker. They didn't announce it, but it's usually the Icebreaker.
Yep.
But then you got the Money in the Bank, the Battle of Berlin, 3 huge races for the SRL, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The templates. Yep.
So I'm gonna do something here.
Okay.
We're gonna just look right here at the first race of the season. Super late models. Who do you think's winning it?
Tim DeVos. Just kidding. Template or super late models. Ooh, I gotta go with Shaco. I gotta go with Evan Shaco.
You ready for this? Dylan Stovall.
I would love to see that.
How
The
many
kid was
times
there this
he
year.
was there, right there. 2024. Mark my words right now.
Amanda Modifieds. Yes, that have always put on a great show.
Mark my words. Dilly. 3 wins at Berlin this year.
All right.
Mark my words.
Are you sure he's racing a full season there?
I hope so because I'm giving him 3 wins. The kid was there.
Yeah. Smart behind the wheel, and that place ain't easy.
No.
I mean, pretty much everybody talks about how hard it is.
I think he finally crosses over that, and
You know what they say: once you get the first one out of the way,
he's gonna get the first one.
Yep.
Icebreaker.
that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Tim DeVos in the limiteds for sure. Yeah. Dwarf cars, they're going there. I saw that a couple
Yep.
times. That'll be. I love the dwarf cars.
I mean,
Kalamazoo Speedway, they put on a great show. I haven't really been to a track where they don't put on a great show. What you reading?
I was confused. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go back to their first 2 races. It looks like maybe. What are the stars? Oh, actually, first 4 or 5 races.
Yep.
April 20th through May 18th. We talked about this a little bit this season with the early races. It sucks when it's still late April, early May. Yes, it's light out at 8:30, but it gets cold in Michigan. And I love that Berlin kicks off the show at 4 p.m. You're out of there probably by 7 or 8, just as it's getting cold. Hats off to you. I wish more tracks that could. I know Kalamazoo can on a Friday. It's pretty impossible to start early, but
Kalamazoo does a well job of getting people out there fast.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thinking of the fans.
Yeah. All right. Changing up a little bit more. Who do you think wins the super late model championship?
Evan Shaco. Wait, are we talking at Berlin?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I think Evan Shaco. If he's racing, I don't even know if he's racing a full season. But I know he's been hard to beat the last couple seasons. How about you?
Dylan Stovall.
That'd be cool.
He got 4th this year.
And
Yeah.
he was on a roll
He's
the
on a
last
roll.
month.
You get 4th place in final points. And did you see their payout?
Well,
Dude.
this year was like 50 grand in
50
points.
grand
Yeah.
and like 2nd and 3rd, I believe, paid out to like 10,000.
Yeah. That's huge.
You know, you get 4th place by not winning. Now, I believe it was Billy Shannon. Didn't he win last year, the championship, and didn't win a single feature?
Correct.
Consistency.
Yep.
So yeah, I know we're only really talking about the super late models. You will even talk on the front wheel drive over there. You've put a roll off in the car. They're probably going to win championship. One of the boys.
They're a good bet if you're betting with your friends in the stands. I mean, I feel like one of them.
Yep.
What is there? 3?
I mean,
2 or
we
3
went
at
to the
least?
Memorial Day race, and you're like, "Who you picking?" I'm like, "Oh, that roll off," and you're like, "Yeah, I'm picking that roll off." Like, you have a chance to win. They're good behind the wheel. They're a good group.
August 24th, the midgets. That'll be awesome.
Midgets.
Midgets.
I didn't know Alicia was going.
Oh. Oh.
Sorry.
That was an epic burn.
Multiple
Though.
champions in our area over the last couple of years won by being consistently good with fewer no wins. The consistency pays off. You are 100% correct. You don't have to win. Like, granted, winning's great, but you can win a championship just by being consistent. So, yeah,
What's up, Cassie? Welcome.
Okay, I'm going to use the example. What last year, what'd you get in points?
5th.
Did you win a race?
I won a lot of parties.
All right, fair enough. I can't even argue that. Yeah, so if you get a chance, go check out Berlin Raceway's Facebook, their website.
Their social media team.
Oh my gosh.
Fantastic.
They're great. As always, kids 15 under still free, excluding SRX. But yeah, go check out their social media in general. Buy season tickets for $269.
That's a deal.
We talked about that Friday.
Yep.
You were thinking of something.
I just wish it was a little closer, especially
the drive does
being
suck.
at Kelmsey Friday, working Saturday. I'm tired by the time race time rolls around.
Yeah, you're old.
I'm way old.
Getting there.
Grandpa.
Oh, am I being mean?
They're truthful.
Oh,
The
okay.
truth is not mean, my friend.
Yeah, so that's pretty much all I've got for Berlin. Like I said, we've talked about the ARCA. We talked the super modifieds. That's
2-day
always
show,
a
right?
2-day show.
Yep, 2-day show.
I almost forgot about that. There's 2 shows for the wing, 2 shows for the non-wings. I am feeling good, Cassie. Thank you so much. Starting to feel like myself again. That was a little creepy. I'm sorry.
And we just lost like 29 viewers.
I know.
No,
What the heck? Yeah. So make sure you check out Berlin.
What is wrong with you?
Something making noise over there. There's something making noise. Can we turn the lights on? This is a little creepy. No, I'm kidding. No lights. I was just giving crap.
All right.
Underdog is here. How you doing, Charles?
I was late too. Don't worry.
Yeah, Paul's always late. No, I'm kidding. Paul's actually really always early. I can't even joke about that. Yeah, we're always late.
Just once, twice, every time. Yeah. You're right.
Okay. I was just gonna say.
It's okay. Was it kids make you late? Never take the
Yes.
blame. Blame it on the kids. Yep.
All right. Now, Snowball Derby.
I love this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm pumped. We're going over to my crew chief's house on Sunday. He invited us over.
He makes some
It's
killer food.
I caught it. It's a tradition now. Last year was the first year. He's doing it again this year.
I think this is our 3rd year.
No, we just went. Maybe I don't know. They all
We
blend
went-
together, but
Because he made High Side Hustlers. And then he made.
that was the Atlanta race when Obed
Was
came
that
up
what
too.
it was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Anywho, we digress.
Yeah, we did.
He makes a killer spread, invites us over. We have a good time making fun of people that
We have
can't
tea
drive.
parties too.
We what?
We have tea parties too.
We do have tea parties and ice cream parties.
And ice cream
It's-
parties. She gets, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fun time.
It is.
It's good times. Tom is a great person.
Great cook.
Great cook. He can work that Blackstone like. whew.
When he decides to retire crew chiefing a car, I'm just going to hire him as a racetrack chef.
Oh, there you go. You just put
Congrats,
the
Tom.
Blackstone on his back and just no.
Or just keep it in the trailer.
Oh, keep
Why
it.
make
That's
him work?
cool too. That's cool too. So I don't know this. Jesus, my wife got a hold of this paper. Wow, really? She okay?
I think she's a NG fan.
Yeah, she is a Noah Gragson fan, big time. She's got. Oh my gosh! All right. So last I knew, this entry list is from the 20th. So I don't know how many more have joined, but
It's a stellar entry list across the board, at least through the Outlaws.
yeah.
Then it starts to get a little weak, but that's okay.
So I highlighted some names. Do you want to look at this? Or you just want me to hit the highlights?
No, go for it, because I'm going to tell you who my picks are, and you tell me who your picks are.
So I'm just going to go through some of these names that stick out to us. Eric Jones, 2-time winner, 2012 and 2013. He won Berlin's. No.
Thanks for singing to our fans.
Anywho, Eric Jones always has a really good car. Derek Thorne, last year's winner.
Shoot, you could buy that car for 160K and go race with him.
It's probably not the same car.
It's
the car he won. Okay,
last year's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Derek Griffiths. Griffiths? I don't know if I'm saying that.
Yeah,
Right.
you drove Evan's Outlaw back in 15.
Who?
Evan Barrett.
Oh, okay, nice. Then of course, Carson Hocevar. He's going to be there. Did I say it right?
You are getting better at it.
Holy crap!
Took 92 years, but we
Chase
made
Berta, Travis Braden, our 2019 winner. Sammy Smith, runner-up last year. William Byron, Bubba Pullard just had another child. I see.
Pollard. Bubba Pollard.
We're Pollard.
He's only like the biggest things.
I know.
Short track, super late mile racing.
And of course, this one, Noah Gragson, 2018 winner, who failed miserably trying to kiss the girl.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
But then
epic.
got a date out of it. So
He did get a date out of it. Jeremy Doss, doesn't he drive the FLF car?
are you talking to me?
Yes. Anyone.
I don't know.
Oh, well, I highlight him.
Name sounds familiar. That's what I'll give you.
Stephen Nassie. Did I say that right?
Yes. Nasty.
Nassie.
Wonder who will
Ryan-
fight this year.
Oh,
Oh,
that'd be good.
too soon?
Ryan Priest. We seen him in Daytona. Was pretty cool.
We did.
No, I'm not going to step things up with a sweater. I mean,
He's
I
got a
got my
skirt.
own
Skirt coming. Yeah.
Skirt.
Have you
on-
never seen Mean Girls either? Do you
No,
not know what I'm talking
gosh,
about? All
I
right.
don't even want to. Ty Majestic at 20. Did I?
Just say the first name. Majeski. Ty Majeski. Also a huge name in late model racing.
I might have had a stroke.
Oh boy. All right.
All right, we're just gonna move on here. He won 2020, so that's cool. And then Augie Grill. Did I say that right?
You did.
Thank you.
Augie Grill has been around. God, I remember him back in the Hooters Pro Cup days. That's awesome. Chad has a sweater on under his shirt.
Come on.
For $9.99 cents my PayPal. I'll let you watch.
No, they can send stars.
Oh, there you
You get
go.
enough. I'll
Support
just
the channel.
take it off.
This-
Yeah, he won in 07 and 08.
Ty Majestic sounds wicked fast.
Come on, guys. You know I'm terrible with words. I'm not even.
Oh man.
Just for that, I'm gonna pick him to win.
Is that who you're taking?
No.
Oh. Take a guess on who I'm taking. And then I'll pick yours. Okay. Losing my interest. Yep. All right. My favorite to win. I'm going with Derek Thorne. I think he's going to back it up, even though new team, new car. The guy's a wheelman. He proved it last year, dominated that thing. My sleeper pick would be Jet Noland. He's on a roll right now. I think if some calamity happens, last year's race was pretty clean for the most part. But if we go back to how it super late mile racing can be, he may sneak one out.
Bill Russell.
Mhm.
I suggested before the show started we could have a couple of stripper pulls back here. Paul was all for that. I mean,
Just a little
Merry
short
Christmas.
notice. Yeah.
I don't think we'd be talking much on here, but anywho, all right. So that's your two right there. Your
Yeah,
sleeper
that's
pick.
Sleeper pick favorite.
All right. My sleeper pick is going to be Carson Hocevar. Sleeper. I think he can do it. But honestly, I think Noah Gragson is going to shock everybody.
Like,
I think he's going to win it. And I'm not picking that because it's my wife.
Okay.
But I really think,
do you not like money? You're just giving it away.
I'm just saying, that's going to be my picks.
Okay.
That's going to be my picks. Alicia, I already know who you want. You want Noah. So, I do got to say something here with the Snowflake. I am kind of shocked all the drivers that are racing the Snowflake and the Snowball. Is there the same car or are they different? Like
No, one's pro late, one's super late. So crate motor,
okay,
tuned down a notch.
okay. But I don't know if you've seen who had fast time in one of the practice sessions.
Old Skinny did.
Terry Seneker out there making. I mean, how long has it been since he raced?
Dude, I was talking to Brandon Hollis. We were talking about times last week at practice, and I said the same thing, that I used to get sick of seeing his name up top because you just knew, like, if he's in a race, he's who you got to beat. And then, he wasn't racing for the long part. He started building cars a little bit more, doing the backside of things. And to see him get back into a car and just be fast again, that just proves the pure talent that guy has.
Yeah. So you want to pick a winner for Snowflake?
Yeah, I actually have one favorite and two sleepers that tied. My favorite, Bubba Pollard, or as Chad calls him, Bubba Pollard. I just think he was tough not to pick in the Snowball too, but I think he's got a great pro late program. I think he's going to do good. My sleeper picks, and it's weird to say, but I think Terry Seneker, he's a sleeper just because he's been, he hasn't done it in a minute. And Chase Berta, I think he's also got some momentum on his side. And Bubba Pollard just had a new kid, so that goes for a little bit extra motivation to get those first victory lane pictures.
All right, my pick. I take Stephen Nassy. I'm sorry.
I thought we were friends.
But my sleeper is going to be Terry Seneker and Jeb Burton.
Jeb Burton entered?
Yep.
I missed that one. That's pretty cool.
Yep. It's cool to see some Michigan boys in here. It's always cool to see your local guys. Let's jump over because this is going to be a guest on here. The Modifieds of Mayhem. There's really
I love Mayhem. It's my favorite ham.
And with that, have a great night.
All right, so mods have a pretty stacked race too. 2 weeks from tonight, Matt Maurer will be in the house. I picked him as my sleeper. I really think he was fast down to practice. If he has some luck go his way, hey, welcome back, Chad. I think he could get the dub on this one. But my favorite, got to go with Kyle Purvis. Guy's fast and a modified, tough to beat. That's that.
Picking Josh Ware.
Josh, okay.
Sleeper, Matt.
I hope he wins, or at least has a great story about why he didn't.
Yeah. Or some
It's a straight blizzard outside.
Jeez, oh Pete.
Oh god.
Yeah, you can see right back there. Paul really wanted to talk about the Outlaws.
Dude, I love it. I mean, they call them Outlaws. They're not traditional Northern Outlaws, but they look cool. They put on some traditionally pretty great racing. Derek Griffin, my favorite to win that one. He's got experience in an outlaw type car. I think he's going to do good. I was excited to see my sleeper picks name on the entry list and to be down at practice and to not be shit in the bed too bad on times. Jeremy Mayfield coming back, sleeper pick. I think it would just be cool to see him win. I love that he's in an outlaw. I always like Jeremy Mayfield. We should get him on the show.
Well, you kind of took my pick.
For both?
No.
Oh.
I'm picking Jeremy Mayfield to win it.
Okay.
I think he has a lot to prove after some of the crap he's been through. I think he's got something to prove as well. And what better time to do it than that 5 flags? Sleeper, yeah, I'm going Griffin.
Oh, so we just flip-flopped.
We just flip-flopped.
All right.
I didn't have a sleeper for that one, but I have him highlighted because it's going to talk that he is going to be in the Outlaws. Well, you didn't want to talk about anything else, did you?
Well, we'll talk about it. There's a whole lot other racing. The Sportsman's, Pro Trucks, Pure Stocks, Crown Stocks, because we can't call them Crown Bics. There's not enough entries to.
No, there's
pick.
not, and it could obviously change. Hopefully,
yeah.
But
I mean, the Crown Stocks, they just prove they can have a great field down at Comes to the Freedom Factory. So
I laugh at all, like, you can the hometown. Mainly for, we got Mike Stacy from Springfield, Ohio. But other than that, there's a bunch of Pensacola, Florida's in there. Like, they're just like, yep, we're just going to take our car. And they're probably their weekly runners down there.
Yep.
So pretty cool stuff going on. I've experienced the Five Flags or the Snowball last year, and it's a good time. I think it's going to be good racing. I think.
Get your friends, get some food. Enjoy, because we'll be shoveling snow in the morning. Enjoy that we get to watch some racing in December.
I hate snow. Hello, Michael.
I thought you were waving over there. I'm like, somebody walked in.
Michael's somewhere. Yeah. So trying to think. Anything else we need to talk about? Snowball or even Berlin?
No, lots of ways to watch. I believe it's racing.tv is going to be broadcasting it this year. Basically, just search Snowball Derby. It'll take you right to a link. You can either buy a month pass or honestly just get the yearly subscription. I think it's like $80, $90 for the year versus like $50 for the month. I may be wrong on those dates because it was last year when I did it. So, yeah, check it out.
Right on. Well, let's go to our Crash of the Week presented by Top Pro Racing Media. Hold on.
Wait. We were going to do the game with you.
Oh,
Word association.
I guess Paul wants to do word association.
Yeah, since we didn't have a guest this week and Chad's never done it, I came up with some new ones.
Great.
So you got to say the first thing that comes to mind, Chad. You ready? Blink twice if you're in trouble. Okay. Fast. This is supposed to be fast, Chad.
Phil Bozzell.
Slow.
Paul Jacob.
Daytona.
Freaking fun.
Glowing.
Pregnant ladies.
What?
Pregnant ladies.
Motivation.
Best friend.
Cheater.
Paul Jacob.
Hate you guys. Rules.
Suck.
Hero.
My dad.
Villain.
What?
Villain. Opposite of hero.
The IRS.
Hey, cheers to that. Hey. Music.
Rock.
Food.
Tacos.
Number.
32.
Snow.
Blows.
That's all I got.
All right.
Good job, Chad. Started out rough, but good job. Good job.
Yeah. Now we can go to our Crash of the Week present to
what was Tom's score? Tom, you sound just like how Chad pronounces it. That's amazing. Now we know. And Brock, this is it's December-ish time frame, so it's gonna be Ugly Sweater Monday from here on out.
We need to get him back on.
We do.
Hey, Brock.
Oh, did we look and see if his numbers were beat?
Oh, yeah, he's still not beat. Record numbers, Brock.
Brock still holds the #1 viewership. Although tonight's episode may be there.
Doubt it. Bop, bop, bop. No. Brock, get with us. Let us know your schedule. We need to get you back on. See if you can't beat your own record.
Yeah.
And it was a hell of a time.
That was a good time.
So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let's do our Crash League presented by Top Row Racing Media.
We celebrate with the city tonight. Hear the hometown cheer. It's the ultimate high for the glory. We do it for the glory. I'm storm. When howling in my face, tearing up the asphalt. I'm getting up in the flames.
We got the 14th. Ready, got that right there. This is like. Watch his head. Oh.
I'm not sure who the driver was, but
There we go. I'm impressed how fast he got out of that van.
yeah.
Greatness, yeah, it feels like greatness. Woo! Greatness, yeah, it feels like greatness.
Huh.
Whoa. That is action you missed if you were not at Kalamazoo Speedway for the Bad Santa 2-hour enduro on Saturday. That's some big impacts.
You want your spot back?
Nah, it's kind of nice on this side.
Oh, thanks.
This is what the boss feels like over on this side.
Oh, wow.
Chad show.
Oh my gosh. But as always, Lewis getting some great footage.
Feel better. He's a little down
Yeah.
for the count. He's got the crud that's going around. It seems like everybody's kind of getting sick in and out here.
Yeah, it's rough. With this change of weather, it's never fun.
I didn't know you were a Noah Gregson fan this much, bud.
Oh, thanks. But he did mention like they had to pop the tires, they break windows.
Oh.
They had a fun in the fire, I guess.
KTS, though. If there's a place I got to be on fire at, Kalamazoo Speedway is probably number one.
I gotta have my spot back.
Yeah, it is weird.
Yeah, it is a little weird. Oh, hey,
Oh, that's
much better. So yeah, I mean that's what we got tonight. Do you have anything you wanted to add? Anything you got to talk about?
No, mainly stay safe. The weather's going to suck here for the next day. Then I think we get back into a little bit warmer temperature. Hopefully melt this shit out of here. Yeah.
Hopefully there's no snow for our friends giving.
No, the
Christmas.
weekend looks good. So I think I saw rain on Friday even. So
Rain
just-
on a Friday.
just
Woo!
yeah, shocking.
Shocker.
Shocking development. Mother Nature's
So do we
Deep.
want to talk about our guest Monday real quick? I think it'd be kind of cool.
yeah, he committed, right?
He did commit.
did- we got
well,
the-
we didn't give him an option.
That's true. We kind of
No,
We-
you are. We're not doing this right now. Mom and Dad are fighting.
yep. Blink twice if you're in trouble. Oh,
You really
yes.
want me to? All right.
No, we don't have all night.
I mean, look, I think the first one I would just destroy. Well, they're out of order, so we're not going to do that. Crap.
We're going to talk about next week's guest. Okay,
Next
there we
week,
go.
yes. So, Paul, go ahead, man.
So it's Alicia's brother that I was lucky enough to meet because I became friends with Chad and Alicia. I'm getting there. And he's been around, always willing to help out at the racetrack. Just
He
a
is-
great guy to hang out with. Very positive at the racetrack too when shit's not going right. Bubba Darrow, who's also going to be making his rookie debut next year in the number 69 PJP machine over at Kalamazoo and M40 Speedways. I'm pumped. We picked up this car. He put in a ton of work this year getting it ready. The thing looks awesome. Hopefully it's as fast as it looks. But if it's not, at least he knows how to fix it. Guy works his ass off. So
He's always the first one there when you need a hand
Yep.
with anything, not even racing related. He's the first one to say, "Let me know, I'll help you," and he's there. And that's the same way when I started racing throughout the few years. Like he was there. If I broke something, he was there to fix it. He was there to help me fix it. So
or if you need to go
well-deserved.
talk to somebody in the pit area who destroys your stuff, he's there. So
Yeah.
Good guy to have.
Keeps me from doing something stupid. Yes, 100%. Well deserved. I think he's going to do great things in that car. He's got a knack for racing, and I think he's going to do great. I think he's going to do great things. I think he's going to shock a lot of people this year, including himself.
I agree. I agree.
Brock, really?
Oh, just him, not me, Brock. I'm an angel. Yeah, he knows.
That's why he's got a hat to cover the horns. Crickets, I guess. No. But yeah, so next week we are going to have my brother-in-law, crew member, friend,
Family.
coming on the show to talk to us about what it's going to be like for him, coming from the side of helping on the pits, helping the garage, to now racing and laughing at everyone else. Got to help you now.
I think that's what I'm excited for, is to kind of repay it, because Outlaws are on the schedule 3 times, limiteds we'll run here and there, but to be able to help him out and make sure he's just focused on bringing home the W's and having some fun.
Yeah. So make sure you guys tune in next week. It's going to be a fun show. He's a great guy. There's going to be tons of laughing. You're probably going to see Paul and I both cry from laughing so hard. It's just how it happens when us 3 get together. It's usually a good time. So I'm very excited about that. And then we talked about 2 weeks, and then 3 weeks. We can talk about that too. I mean,
yeah, we have the year scheduled.
Got the year scheduled. 3 weeks. Is it 3 weeks?
Yeah,
18th. Paul will not be here on the 18th, so I'm going to have a guest host and a guest in general. So I guess guest host Charles. He'll be in it's not necessarily a front wheel drive. So it's pretty exciting for him to get out there. But
or late model. We'll see after the first few races.
I mean, we've got
late models pay a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, and Paul tried that when I first started doing it. Didn't work. So 3 weeks we'll have a guest host who will also be the guest, since Paul will not be here. So pretty excited for Taylor Imus to join us. It's going to be. No, I agreed. I'm sorry. Kyle, we've actually talked about getting a hold of you and doing something. So you are on our list. Paul mentioned it not too long ago as well. So 3 weeks, Taylor Imus, guest host and a guest of honor. That's going to be a fun show. I'm thinking that I may have to pull Kenny on for this one too, because those two go at it like cat and mouse sometimes. And it'd be a great show. But that's going to be fun. And then 4 weeks Christmas. And
then 5 weeks New Year's. So
5 weeks New Year's. So we're starting to look at beginning of the year. So just kind of like Kyle just did. If you're interested in joining the show and being a guest, send us a message.
I'd say probably at least a third of our guests have reached out saying, hey, we want to be on there.
Yeah. So just like Kyle did, send us a message, say something. We'll
and you know what? We'll throw a challenge out there. If you are upcoming guests, even into next year, Brock Gannis right now holds the record views. He just annihilated everybody. We thought Phil was gonna take it when he was on for part 2. Didn't quite get there. But if you are able to knock Brock Gannis out of that number 1 viewership slot, I will buy you a double cheeseburger. Yeah.
Hold on. Are you putting a bounty on Brock?
I'm putting a bounty on Brock. A double cheeseburger bounty.
He's sitting at, I believe, just over 4,000 views. And these are small numbers compared to what Top Row posts, but it's big numbers for us. Kyle wants to know from where?
McDonald's. You get a McDub.
No. Make him go down to see, Kenny, we're going to talk, because I don't know if you just heard with Taylor. I'm going to need some help with her. So
all right, maybe we'll go to Judy's. Judy's has a fantastic burger down in Otsego.
Judy's has.
I'll buy you a Judy's cheeseburger. I don't know if they do doubles. I assume they do.
I'm hungry, so we need to start talking about food, because I'm starving, because I want their biscuits and gravy now.
God, I love Judy's. I wish they were closer.
See what we're doing here. So everybody, like I said, this is something new. We're starting out when we don't have a guest. We got 3 guests in a row. So maybe what we're gonna do, because the Dad of the Week kind of down right now. Maybe because it doesn't take very long, even if we have a guest, every week we're going to do a different track schedule.
Yep.
Just throw it in there and kind of go over their schedule. So we'll look at next week, and we'll have a schedule ready to go over for next week and pick our winners for that as well.
I like it.
If you don't got anything else, I don't have anything else either.
Thanks for tuning in. It was a fun episode. Lots of laughs.
Yeah. And, struggles with words, but we're there.
That's a weekly thing.
I know. But again, a huge thank you to Howe, Patio, and Windows, and a door. I had to do it. I can't say enough for Gary and the crew here, how they do a lot for us, and we are forever thankful for what they have done for us. And also everyone that tunes in every single week and talks with us. It's really cool to see all this for us. So, also thank you to Finish Line Landscape Management, Finish Line Handyman Home Repair, EMA Enterprises, Lewis over at Top Row Racing Media, and Alicia, even though she thinks she's quitting, thank you for everything you do and for dealing with me and Paul as well.
That face says quit.
Yeah, I know. She's but yes, Tom, we'll see you Sunday, and yep, Kenny, it's Monday. So guys, just remember, check in with your friends and family. Typically the ones that need the most help are the ones that don't want the help. Sometimes all it takes is an open ear to help somebody through a rough time. And with that, we love you guys.
See you next week.
Woo!